Oh, flip that back around. That felt a
Yeah,
little
you
weird.
fix
I was like, hold
yeah,
on a
to
second.
fix that.
Yeah. Okay, and we back. We are back and we are correct. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the 2DopeMarks Arena in a brand new episode of 2DopeMarks, your home for Gold Grill Wrestling, high takes, the debut of the ass reaction per my homie, the one and only no one like D on my esteemed right. I'm Brando. You can find us on Twitter at 2DopeMarks. Find us on Facebook at 2DopeMarks, Threads at 2DopeMarks. Find us on YouTube at 2DopeMarks. And of course, like, comment, subscribe, run the numbers up. We keep growing every day. And again, man, it's getting a little crispy in there. It gives it a little bit of crispy. You see D rocking his Philadelphia Eagles hoodie because the Eagles play the Giants in T minus one, I would say, what, 1 hour?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 1 hour. So with that being said, bam, still got that merch for you. Got them hoodies on sale for you. Purple top, 2 for $5, purple top with the hoodies on sale and all that.
This ain't
And
the
yeah,
why. This ain't the why, bro.
it- it- oh, okay. Well, damn. I was just
This
saying,
ain't the
but
why.
anyway, you can copy your Tudor Marks merch at the Tudor Marks store, dog. Holler, I'm gonna say shout out the greatness of Black women's wrestling, the greatness of Black men's wrestling, the Tudor Mania logo, the official Gold Grill t-shirt, and the 10 wrestling commandments. And hey, yeah, man, hoodies, man. We got hoodies on sale. It's gonna be a fun little time of the world, fun little time of the year, because guess what? Me and D are back from Mexico.
Yeah.
We went out the country to celebrate this man's birthday. Shenanigans were abound from day damn one. I helped captain a boat and helped a few other people beyond our party also throw ass and have a good old time. Um,
It was asked to
yeah,
be thrown.
it was. And we again, typically I say, hey D, a lot of shit went on this weekend, but I was with him, so I already know a lot of shit went on this weekend.
You know,
And
bro, you know my life. It happens like that.
yeah, facts. So the question D is real simple, man. How'd you enjoy your birthday?
I enjoyed it well, man. Good people. Um, made the day, made the whole week go well. Blessed to see 43 years old, man. So looking forward to the next year.
Yeah, I don't know.
In 6 months is yo day.
Yeah, it's big Trey 80. I don't know how to feel about it just yet, but it is what it is, and the bees with the bees. Also, shout out to Will Ferrell, shout out to Meek for last week's absolutely hilarious episode. Even my
Funny
mother,
motherfuckers.
who is watching as we speak right now, hi ma,
Am I?
literally kept saying, like, ooh, Meek, that's a cussing ass right there. I'm like, hey, she got opinions and they be funny. They be funny. They be funny, man. So yeah. So right now, if you're watching us on Twitter, watching us on YouTube, you see, you know, this might be the most get to the point,
Yeah.
no frills, no BS episode. A, because real life, and then B, Eagles gotta play the Giants. And hey man, considering what we witnessed in Mexico on Sunday, D's like, look, dog, I need a win. I don't care how we get it, I need a win.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that shit was ass.
Yes.
Straight ass.
It's 1,000%. 1,000%. So again, D, I'm gonna tee you up while we are preparing this week's episode real quick fast. Guys,
Yeah. Yeah.
we're gonna be talking Crown Jewel Perth. You know what I'm saying? It's not a Saudi Mania card this year. It is a Aussie, oi show this year. We're gonna be talking about how this new iteration of the Bloodline could be maybe better than the first one. And I'm not talking about the Timu one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say we're gonna get into TNA versus NXT on Showdown. We will get into whatever the world AEW presented with Title Tuesday, and of course, we will get to Hater of the Week. But first, the boys and girls of the World Wrestling Entertainment Company, owned by TKO, are headed down to Aussie, oi land. Shout out to good Steve Irwin. You know what I'm saying? For Crown Jewel, which it feels like we just had a PLE 2.5 weeks
Yeah,
ago,
we did.
and now we have another one. So now here's the question. I'm gonna be very snarky.
Oh
Because
shit.
again, this PLE starts at 8 o'clock in the goddamn morning if you are on the East Coast, 7 o'clock if you are in the
I got a football game, bro. I'm be on the football field coaching at that time. Who the fuck does that shit?
hey man, that's Aussie. That's Aussie time. So I don't know what to tell
I,
you.
I need
But
them to be on Eastern Standard Time.
yeah, but that's not how this is gonna work, D. You know how this goes. That's not how it works. I mean, I'll put it to you like this: if you have ever watched a UFC pay-per-view or a fight night or whatever card, then you know exactly what you're signing up for right now.
Pretty much.
If not, good luck, brothers and sisters. Good luck. Anyway, Crown Jewel is in Perth. We have a slim and trim. Is it another Triple H special? It surely is another Triple H special. And what I mean by a Triple H special is it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 match card for a regular, degular B level PLE. Five
Might as well be
matches.
on the football field and shit.
Yep, 5 matches. Get your shit in, get out, ladies and gentlemen. We got John Cena versus AJ Styles. We got Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Asuka and Kairi Sane. We have Tiffany Stratton versus Stephanie Vaquer for the Crown Jewel Championship. And we have Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins for the men's Crown Jewel Championship match. And also we have an Australian street fight with Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed. So before we get into Roman versus Bronson, we are going to get into Rhea and Io, aka Rio, versus the Kabuki Warriors. Who do you think is going to win that match?
You gotta give Rhea and EO something to do. They better win that match.
You do, but the fact they got Asuka looking straight up like an anime villain and it's been kicking ass as a feud in my eyes, I can't even I can't hate about
But that don't mean they can't run that shit back though.
Mm-hmm.
That don't honestly mean don't. What's the next PLE after this? It's not War Games, is it?
It is.
They're gonna wait that long for another PLE this time for real?
They might throw a Saturday Night's main event in there somewhere.
That's what I was about to say. You gotta throw something in there for a little bit. I'm still gonna go with Rihiho.
Mm-hmm. Look, I think the story advances much better if Rio happens to win this as opposed to Asuka and Kari. Because if Asuka and Kari win, then it's like, dang, they done broke my heart. They done took my peoples. Like, what am I gonna do if I'm Io Scott? What am I gonna do? And so, and thus,
that's fair.
You need a little bit of edge because now Asuka Asuka versus Rhea still gonna be a cold fight. Whenever we finally get that Asuka versus Io Sky match, you already know it's gonna good.
They thumping.
So glad we're there. All right, John Cena versus AJ Styles. We've said on numerous occasions they have maligned, bedridden, just been completely ass with John Cena's retirement. There have been moments where it looked dope, and there have been other moments where it's like, bruh, why are you wasting the GOAT time? But John Cena versus AJ Styles only needed 2 promos from AJ Styles and a whole bunch of social media politicking from John Cena to make it happen. So basically, if you are here for the exhibition of John Cena having a banger with AJ Styles, by all means. Again, a win either way. If Cena wins or AJ Styles wins, it don't hurt neither one of them in the long run. Why? Because this is the clearest sense of we throwing this shit on there because they wanted to see it, you wanted to see it, and it's gonna happen. Having seen an AJ Styles John Cena match, I was there Royal Rumble 2017. I know they're gonna cook. I know they will. The question is, D, where does AJ Styles go from here? Because you know his retirement tour is coming up next year.
They're gonna put on a banger. Cena's gonna win. He got his ass kicked by Lesnar a couple weeks ago. I honestly don't know. You know, The only way I can think, the only thing I can think of, the only thing I can seriously think of, the other pay-per-view that's happening this weekend. And I really don't want this person to win, even though I'm cool. I'm cool with him. Like, I don't have no problem with him. I want to see AJ get that TNA title again, just for one last time.
We agree.
Yeah.
We agree. Because we said it before. We said it before. Let's say before they even gave it to Trick, it was like, look, this has to end with Uncle Allen carrying that goddamn title one more time.
But does he beat Mike Santana though?
I feel like AJ can beat Mike Santana sometime within the next few months, and they run it back, and Mike Santana gets that belt back from him.
That's
Mike Santana can be a 2-time TNA champion, but AJ Styles
that's fine. Yeah, right. AJ Styles needs to hold that title. So to answer your question, yeah, AJ Styles after John Cena, like attitudes or FU, whatever he wants to call it today, 6 times, like beats him. AJ Styles needs to go to TNA and go get that TNA title back.
All right, cool. The reason why I'm holding off on the Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed fight is because you know what we're about to get into with that.
Yeah.
So we are gonna go ahead and move on to Tiffany Stratton versus Stephanie Vaquer, which, look, dog, I'm gonna tell you this shit right here and right now. If you tell me that Tiffany Stratton is about to beat Stephanie Vaquer after beating Nia Jax, after beating Jade Cargill, beating Charlotte, didn't she face Trish Stratus at one point in this reign? Okay. All of that for a ring. Word.
I'll put it to you like this. If Tiffany Stratton wins this match, then I don't know what else to tell you. Honestly, this needs to go on Stephanie.
Yes. Again, because you're trying to build a new champion, right? And you basically trying to give Raw something to really come after in this darn title, with this darn women's title. The fact that when Naomi get back, you know who belt that really is. Having said that, you need to build Stephanie up as a champion. Like, let's not kid ourselves here. Like, you've already
I would be surprised if Tiffany win it though. That's just what they do. I don't care about that. Like, no, I don't. It ain't Tiffy time. No, the clock stopped.
It shouldn't be, but then guess what? It turned out to be Tiffy time every single time. It's like, LOL, Tiffy wins. I hate it is, but it is.
You think Stephanie Vaquer gonna do the devil's allowed to do the devil's kiss in Australia?
Yes, she's allowed to do that in Australia. Shout out to Angela White, Savannah Bond. Anyway, point is, we can go to the main event, which is Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, round 4. They've done a very good job teasing this up, I would say, with the fact that Cody has always beaten Seth, and the fact that Seth is basically saying, like, nah, I'm gonna pull out all the damn stops to win this because I need to win this. And he's right. He's absolutely right. So I'm pretty sure you and I are going to agree in that Seth Rollins is winning this match.
I don't disagree.
Okay. Now, reason why I take it there is really simple. It's really, really simple. Cody Rhodes has already won this belt. I mean, he's already won this ring. He is going to need some sort of an edge because when Drew McIntyre swings back around for War Games, it's going to be some shit, right? He don't gain nothing by running his back for a second time. He don't.
No, he doesn't at all.
That's just us talking in terms of logic.
True. Very true. I mean, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but these crown jewels and shit are just placeholders and storyline.
You know what this is, dog? So remember when WCW, for their placeholders in between when they had like 4 or 5 pay-per-views a year, they had just roll class of champions out there. That's
Oh, I thought
exactly
you were
what
going. I
this
thought
also.
you were going to say like, what's this? What's the thing? The Stampede. What's the one in Sturgis that they had with the bikes and shit?
Oh, not Hog Wild and Road Wild,
Yeah, that
where
mad
they
shit.
slang all the racist shit towards Harlem
Yeah,
Heat.
yeah, or yeah.
Hmm. Well, I don't think that's going to be happening this go round in terms of the schism, but yeah, it's a lot of
Well,
stalling. I mean, you just trying to get there.
this decision ain't happening because you ain't got no black women wrestlers happening right there.
Well, Aussie is actually decent to the likes of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
Okay, okay. My bad. I thought we were in France.
No, no, no. We're not in we're not in Europe because
Okay.
as that European tour showed us, hey dog. Oh yes, and for a match that should be happening on P42 Wallaby Way in Sydney, Australia, you got Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight. So here's my question to you, D. What weapons are in an Australian street fight?
A wallaby,
Mm-hmm.
heifer from Rocco's Modern Life, a boomerang, a bloomer onion from Outback. They might even throw them damn wings in there because them wings good as shit. And then one of them big ass fucking spiders that we see on social media that be in somebody's corner and shit.
All right. All good choices. All good choices. We're clearly going to see a boomerang. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You are likely going to see somebody get a rugby football thrown at their head.
Okay.
If Stone Cold Steve Austin was involved, somebody have a can of Foster's.
Australian for beer.
Australian for beer, yes. You'd likely have somebody getting the bright ass idea to throw a kangaroo at somebody.
You gonna throw the kangaroo or you gonna throw the mini kangaroo in the pouch?
No. You need to throw the big kangaroo because it's 2 for 1.
All right, bad. All right.
And then also somebody's gonna find the stingray, the guy that we killed in honor of Steve Irwin.
Hey.
I said in honor of.
God damn it. You leave that man alone.
F that stingray, by the way. But yeah, all that's gonna be involved. Who is winning this? I have no clue. I mean, technically, Bronson Reed's on home territory.
For real,
But at the same time,
to be honest with you, this is something where I'll put a segue into. I think Roman wins. Simply because we seen what happened on Raw.
mm-hmm.
You know, me and you've had this discussion offline. You know, what's up? Like, if Roman wins, we can talk about this Bloodline 2.0 shit.
Mm-hmm. That's a great segue. See, we rubbing off on each other. See, set me up with a great segue. Great segue.
Yeah.
Great segue.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
if we've been watching the last few weeks on Raw, then you've noticed that Roman Reigns is getting his mindset back in Jey Uso to the point where I hope personally it spurs Jimmy Uso to go get something of his own, because the real issue at this is not that Roman Reigns is talking to Jey super crazy. Is that Roman has seen Jey at the top, Jimmy has seen Jey at the top, and they're hoping that by osmosis, if you will, Jimmy sees that light too and sees what it takes to actually have to be on top, because the family don't feel right when one of the mofos ain't on the top. You see,
So
did you see?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Did you see the interaction in the back where after Roman came back from Bronson and both of the Usos came up, they somehow like, yeah, we got your back, I got your back, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you see how Roman looked at Jey, dapped him up, he pulled him in.
Yeah.
He looked at Jimmy, he dapped him up, he just looked him up and down, he didn't pull him in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, body language. Because again, Roman's like, fuck's wrong with me? Fuck wrong with you? Him taking advice from me. It ain't like I didn't lead him. I let him astray. I led him straight to being world heavyweight champion.
Fair.
And
Very
then
fair.
And then when both the Usos out in the ring with CM Punk, and the shit looked like fucking Fairly Odd Parents with Punk in his pink t-shirt and Jay in his super lime green joint.
They look like my favorite. They look like my favorite annihilators. That's the fuck them bitches like, for real, bro.
By the way, I still have beef with annihilators because we played a game in Mexico.
Chill out, bro.
Banana annihilators, dog. I got beef with dog.
My mama put me on that, man.
Well, I appreciate your mother, honestly and truly.
Don't do her like that. She a good woman sometimes.
All right. Hey. Point is in that you see that no matter what, Jay can run off and smack anybody in the mouth for getting his own shit, right?
Right.
But Jimmy is gonna be big brother at all times. Like, look, the only person who can lay hands on my brother is me.
It's me,
not you. Me. Yeah. So again, I think we got a real interesting dynamic here because now
where does it go? Where does it go? Does it progress? I'm sorry to cut you off, but the original Bloodline was those three, right?
Mm-hmm.
And majority of that was a COVID thing. Now as you progress further into it with just those three, they want titles and records and stuff like that. Can you reel that back in and still produce the same type of magic that you did the last time? That's the question for me.
I think you can, because here's the thing. Has Roman Reigns actually changed since WrestleMania 40?
No. He's always been him.
Mm-hmm. Jey Uso, on the other hand, is now a 1. He ain't the right hand man. He's a number 1.
What he said to him, he said that was going to be. He said that's going to be the next tribal chief. He knew he was breeding him to be the next tribal chief.
Yes, he was, and he's pretty much there now because you see the edge he has when it's like, oh, y'all really don't fuck with me right now. All right. I'm gonna show y'all. Right. And I think the thing about it was the Bloodline storyline worked because everything was under an umbrella. Roman was at the top of the umbrella. Everybody else ate underneath, right? Not even take scraps. Like everybody all blossomed. Everybody all turned up, right? Now it's different. It's gonna be Roman, Jimmy, and Jay eating. And what everybody else is gonna was gonna be those three at the top. And what I think is going to happen is because their interactions, the Bloodline worked because of great character work from Jay and Roman. It worked because you had comic relief in Sami Zayn. And it worked because every single week you were trying to figure like, yo, what's happening next? Now, we said last week, like, it feels like whenever Roman's around that Jay ends up in a holding pattern. But at the same time, you know good and damn well they're going to get that belt back on the Roman. He going to be top dog again. The question for me is, let's swing this back to you, and this could probably make this still work, is if Roman's back on top, does Jay just fall in line with that? Or does Jay say, nah, like, I know what it's like to run this shit.
So you pretty much put it in perspective what I understand now. What's going to happen is, or what I think should happen is, Roman get that shit back. It what's best for business. Roman Seth has been long overdue.
That is Roman. Look, I'm not mean to cut you off. I'm gonna lay this here right now on October the 9th, 2025. The two main events for WrestleMania 42 in Vegas is Roman versus Seth and Cody versus Punk.
Fair. And then fast forward, who takes it off of Roman? That's when you had that's when you go Jay and Roman again.
Now, and the thing about it is, this ain't Jay and Roman circa SummerSlam 20. What was that, 23? When Jimmy turned on him?
That wasn't 23. No, yeah. It was.
Okay, in Detroit. Yeah. And it's also not the Hell in a Cell match, which was look by and large, it was a Hell in a Cell I Quit match. by and large, a top 10 Hell in a Cell match for real. I think with the growth of Jey Uso and the fact that Roman Reigns is still Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso is somebody who could literally, you know what I'm saying, if they really wanted to, Jimmy Uso could be Intercontinental Champion to complete that whole. Because again, Dom Mysterio, whether we like it or not,
not yet, not yet.
I know. I'm saying,
Only reason I say that is because that's the workhorse.
Yeah, I mean, I think would it be in the Workhorse Championship? It's one of them situations where, yeah, even when it being a Workhorse Championship, it's literally a situation where I think it can happen. Like we were trying to pencil this shit in when he was on SmackDown, and the U.S. title was right there, but Jacob had it, and now you don't necessarily have a dominant champion; you have an entertaining champion in Dom Mysterio. But who's to say they don't make the call? And like, nah, if I say we need, it's gonna be all these Samoans on top per usual.
For sure. I can see it. I mean, to be honest, I don't see it with Jim being a new father. Just to be realistic. I mean, not a new father, because that man got kids.
Yeah. But that's he got a newborn on the way. That's what I understand.
Yeah.
He gonna be on the road. Yeah, maybe.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Life about the life.
And buddies, it's do it life. Do it be life. But you know what? Speaking of lifing, Tuesday, MLB Baseball pushed AEW off their Wednesday slot and basically made AEW run off with NXT on a CW and 19,000 ice ads on both stations, which I can't stand worth a damn. And Adam Page also can't stand it worth a damn. But my question to you is, okay, so they had Title Tuesday, right? We saw some matches. The matches was cool. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lacey Lane and Mercedes Moné. Fire match. Shout out to the Battle of the Kyles between Kyle Fletcher and Kyle O'Reilly. The best moment for me personally was watching Hangman Adam Page and Samoa Joe go at it because you sold me on watching that match. I still find it utterly hilarious that these two are having a world title match based off what the Boondocks would call a nigga moment. Literally by I bumped into you. You know what I'm saying? So
I love it.
Yeah, and then also I would say the Gates of Agony. Well, I'm sorry. I called the Gates of Agony just by themselves somewhere. The Demand versus the Hurt Syndicate in that wild ass street fight.
You talking about Bobby Lashley wrestling in a suit?
Dog, I have seen some disrespectful things in my life, and also seen some, hey, dog, that man, different things in my life with Bobby Lashley. This brother was in a suit and some cement Jordan 4s.
So listen, this is what you do, right? If this was me, I'm going to K&G, going to get me a little cheap suit or whatever. And Lashley got money, so he got probably like 6 pair of cement 4s. And he got somebody clean them joints too. Like you do that, like the suit wasn't no gracious shit. Like that shit wasn't no brand name, nothing. That shit was a Steve Harvey suit. That's what that bitch was. Or Shaquille O'Neal.
Or oh god. I mean, look, today it's International Beer and Pizza Day, as Zach tells us. And guess what was not had in that match? Beer and pizza. Why? Because these motherfuckers was just scrapping. To the point where Ricochet tried to shoot star press, and the table was like, nah, dog, we ain't doing all that today, brother. That don't work for me.
That table said we hurt people.
Indeed. And my God, the German suplex that Shelton gave that boy to finish the match.
Man, you can't fuck with Uncle Shelton.
You can't. But to be honest with you, D, like for an event that was called Title Tuesday,
no,
only 2 titles got defended: the TBS and the TNT titles. So why you just ain't called this Dynamite? You ain't had to come up with.
You should have just called it ass.
Look, Wrestle Dream is gonna be this weekend, or I think no, Wrestle Dream is next weekend, right?
It ain't this weekend. It's next weekend.
No, it's not this week. It's because Bound for Glory is this week. It literally
Yeah,
goes. Yeah. So Wrestle Dream, I
I'm
think it's like
confusing,
next
man.
week.
It's too much wrestling on, bro.
Yeah. It's way too much. Way too much. It's next Saturday. Okay, now I get it. It's next Saturday. It winds up at the same time as God dang it, text. I'll call you back. It runs up as the same time as sorry, a little live technical difficulty there. The same time as Ashe's Halloween show. Which
Yeah, I'm not.
have you seen that card?
I'm watching Ashe. That's what I'm watching.
I got you.
I'm watching. Yeah,
I got you.
let's be real.
I got you. Let's be real indeed. Also, we have to be real with ourselves about something. Santos Escobar was real with himself. Okay. So we had reports come out that hey, Santos' contract had expired and he was likely probably going to AEW or whatever other promotion. And then at the 11th hour, that boy said, "My bad," and went ahead and said, "Nah, I'm re-upping with WWE." So
he ain't want to sign with the Don Callis family.
Dog, they already got 1,900,000 members.
That's why I was asking.
Dog, I told
everybody
you
get a contract in that bitch.
Dog, I told you that before. They don't talk to each other. The only times they talk to each other is when they show up to work. This is not a stable. And by the way, they got enough motherfucking stables in AEW. They all do the same shit. Think about it. You had a promo in which Don Callis stood in front of a camera with his 19,000 flunkies plus Kyle I'm trying to think of plus Takeshita and our good friend Okada and Kyle Fletcher, right? Then you got the Death Riders literally just sitting there, standing up there as Pac talks about orange balls or some shit like that. And I'm like, hey,
it's crazy.
And I'm like, y'all got too much of the same shit. So I'm understanding why Santos Escobar was like, nah, you can't throw me in there with Rush and all them. I'm cool.
Well. It's the old New Japan stable theory. You remember when it was you had Los Ingobernables, you had Bullet Club, you had Suhi Goon, had oh god, the rest of them for that matter.
Yes,
it's the same pattern. And
Suzuki Gun,
yeah, it don't work no more. And now Tony, I don't call him TK. Tony, you got to figure out what it looks like outside of that. It's not working. You got this man. You got Don Callis literally being the Eric Bischoff for the modern day New World Order with different members, like 17 different members. Like
they ain't even got shirts. They don't even have merch.
Andrade is Scott Norton right now. Buff Bagwell, for real. Buff Bagwell is I don't know. Pick one.
The dude that was looking like hologram, but it wasn't hologram.
Yeah, him, that man.
So
like again, they really about to have Don Callis North, Don Callis South, like this Death Row or Rough Riders.
I mean, they got Don Callis East with Takeshita and Okada.
You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. I'm over
so yes,
at this point, like, I'm sorry, I'm going off. At this point, like, separate that shit, man. Like, let them cook.
Take the ISO. All I know is this, dog. All I know is this. Santos Escobar did not run from the grind. All right. I wish he were featured a lot more on WWE programming besides, popping up in AAA. I think he can be a great, potential U.S. champion, to be honest with you, because he has the look. He can talk on the mic and he can go in the ring. You tell me that since they're repackaging SmackDown to make a more entertaining show, that he can't do what the work to be? Come on now. Come on now.
Hold up. I always get confused on what this group is called. Like him and what's the group that he be in?
Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah, them people.
LDF.
So he was doing well with them because, like, they won the AAA Tag Team Champions, like championship.
Mhm.
Why he can't challenge like Dom, or why he can't get a US title and bring it down to AAA? You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
why he can't do that? Let that man
Yeah.
cook. Let him
Why
do
can't he
something.
be? Yeah. Why can't he challenge Sami Zayn?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, and I guarantee that shit will be fire if they give him some minutes.
Exactly. Exactly. So, hey, man, welcome back, Santos Escobar. I hope they do you right. And speaking of minutes, NXT and TNA had their little showdown event on Tuesday. As many know, this is a pro Javon Evans podcast. And the more Javon Evans I see on my TV, the more I'm like, hey, dog, just have him wrestle on Fridays, dog. Don't hesitate. Don't overthink it. Just get that man on Fridays for SmackDown. But overall, Showdown happened exactly like we said it was gonna happen,
Right.
which is not a predictable sort of way, but it was a great sort of way. It was a great card, great card. I love the fact that the icon, the inspiration, and Mustafa Ali had both of their old WWE themes mixed into their new themes.
Mm-hmm.
We said that Team TNA was gonna get mollywopped in the women's match, and they did.
Hold on,
Although,
time out, real quick. How y'all had two of my? How y'all have my 1A? I'm sorry, my 1B eliminate my 1A.
so I can explain.
No, you don't need to.
Sir, we're in a take business. I'm sorry. You had 1B eliminate 1A because 1B is cool with 1C, and you had to get that get back. Mara did it for Jade. No, she didn't for Jade. Sorry. I'm getting sorry. I was rhyming. Sorry. Mara did it for Lash. Okay. Mara did it for Lash Legend. Okay. I know it hurts, but that's how it happened. And then you see what happened, dog? Mara walked right into another light-skinned queen, giving her a soul snatcher.
Fair.
That's what happened.
Fair.
The Hardys are your NXT Tag Team Champions, which I mean, another
Deserved.
they deserved. I mean, it's another
Deserved.
another banner to add to the resume, another plaque to add to one of the more illustrious tag careers we've ever seen. Ethan Page and Mustafa Ali had a great North American title match. I did fear a little bit. NXT has become like kings of that whole like, yo, if you on the rope or you on the apron and you jump up, I will shove your ass off to the damn near death. They've become the
Dead
kings
ass.
of that spot.
Yeah.
And it played a role. Like, look, man, Ethan Page, pretty damn solid as North American champ. I'll give him that. And finally, the men's showdown match went exactly how we expected because
Mm-hmm.
again, you think Trick Williams ain't gonna feel a type of way about being the team captain, and he's basically been carrying two brands on his own.
That man losing that title on Sunday.
Oh yeah, no, it's a wrap on Sunday. It's a wrap. They gonna carry Mike Santana on their shoulders like they did Lex Luger circa '97, dog. Like they did Ron Simmons in August 1992.
I was there and I don't even remember it. What the fuck?
No, Lex Luger when he beat
No,
Terry.
I'm talking about the Ron Simmons.
Oh no, they had him
Ron
on. They
Simmons
had him
joint
on
was
the
in the
shoulders.
Baltimore Arena. I was
I
there.
know. They lifted him up on their shoulders. I remember that. I seen the clip. But that's what's gonna happen, dog. That's what's gonna happen. Now, again, do I think Matt Cardona should have been in that match over Frankie Kazarian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the same time,
Or said.
or Cedric Alexander, yeah. But did I also find it to be a little bit hilarious at the fact that Javon Evans wrecked shop and then got eliminated by the dude he's got a face at Bound for Glory and Leon Slater?
You about to know what's about to happen with that on Sunday.
Dog. I mean, I wanted to put that match on say, you know how Gilbert Arenas got that 200-inch TV in his backyard?
Yeah.
I need that match on that TV.
Oh yeah. That's
I need
I'm
that.
not missing that. I'm already got shit planned, but I'm not missing that match right there. That's the one Bound for Glory match I'm not missing
at all. It's the only one I'm like, yeah, it's time. That's the one I'm gonna go ahead and be like, yeah, dog. Yeah. But nah. NXT TNA had a thing. Apparently Kalani Jordan is facing Indy Hartwell at Bound for Glory for the Knockouts title.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Old NXT individuals going for that belt. It's cool. It's cool. But you know what, D? We just had peace, right? Some tranquility in Mexico, a ton of tequila, a lot of brown liquor, a lot
Too
of
much.
margaritas. But you know what? Nobody died. There were no liquid IVs consumed on it either. Oh, damn. That's right. You did die. My bad. I forgot.
Yeah, I did.
Night one. I forgot
I
night
did.
one.
No, what night one, night two, night two.
Oh, boat day.
Night two.
Saturday.
No,
That's
it was
Saturday.
it was just Saturday. You saw you saw the damage I did on that damn boat. Don Julio 70 is a bitch.
I think I still got some up in my cabinet over here, by the way.
I'm staying away from it.
Because that 72 smooth, you know it's not that 72.
I know that was the point.
I was so know what? Actually, before we even get into Ice-T coming in, you know what? I was mad at TSA real quick fast. Let's talk Mexico right quick fast. Let's talk Mexico.
Hey,
I was mad.
You can't save it for the hate of the week, bro.
Nah, because this ain't even hating. This is just us talking the shit. So I was upset at the fact that yes, our bag was overweight, and then we broke that thing down, right? So it was over 50, now it's at 43. And then my mom was like, yo, all that free liquor we had, all that tequila we had, we ain't packing with us and brought us back home.
You should have went to the duty free and got brought some. I didn't. We didn't take nothing. We bought the duty free back with us.
See, I thought about that. You know what I really should have did was organize the suitcase a little bit better. Got some towels and wrapped the things up.
So the towels ain't gonna save the weight. Like
no. I'm talking about like in terms of carrying in my suitcase.
But you can do that though.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not trying to spend money twice. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Dude.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I ain't trying to spend it twice. But speaking of spending and speaking of certain moments in Mexico, we do have to talk about Ice-T. Keep coming for a second.
Yeah, because I'm first on this one.
Hey.
It is time for Hater of the Week or Hero of the Week, if you will.
It ain't one this week.
Ain't no heroes this week. So D, you teed it up, you queued it up. By all means, I think you have issue with a certain Canadian being played in Mexico.
Man, listen. So my people, Brandon included, made sure that my birthday was fantastic. The resort, all inclusive in Mexico, like all these different things. Here's my problem. I am a person that when I do a whole resort or anything where I'm going to, I go on YouTube, I vlog it just to see what the experience looks like. But the experience is going to be your own. And I understood the mission. Unfortunately, I didn't understand the mission. They had a club there. It looked fantastic on YouTube. They had a show. They had the mariachis. The bar was straight. All of that. When we get there, though, we walk up to the door, and we hear Shania Twain. I feel like a woman. No disrespect to Shania Twain. She's cool. But when we walk in, the problem is I thought we had like a remake or what's it called, B? Like the Elvis impersonators or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I thought that was
like
that. No, they had the movie screen from your favorite movie screen playing I Feel Like a Woman video. All right, cool. That's fine. Intermission for the next act. No, they went to the next act on the screen. We said, all right, we might have missed the wrong moment, like the wrong night. No, we didn't. We went back 2 nights back to back, and we heard Shania Twain again. Yeah, I don't feel like a woman at all. So My hater of the week is the resort that I went to. I ain't gonna name no names because I want no trouble. At the same time, like y'all gotta get your shit together. Like y'all really gotta get your shit together. Y'all could have played a little bit of Young Dolph. Y'all could have played some Kendrick. You could have played some Drake, and I would have been straight. I ain't give a shit about none of that. Like, make this shit work. Let's be real. Let the bitch work. That's my hater of the week.
All right. So my hater of the week is
But by the way,
twofold.
hold on. By the way, I got a text message based on that.
Uh, so my hater of the week is the roadways in the state of Texas, particularly riding down Highway 288. D, I don't know if we told you the story, but as we got back
Oh
from
yeah. After she told me,
Mhm.
wow, or like she told me after I got back.
Yeah. So literally, mind you, we called D to verify his arrival safely into the DC area. Cool. We're 10 minutes from the house, and all of a sudden it sounded like we ran over a garbage bag. And I'm like, what was a garbage bag on the road? Next thing you know, all the damn tire sensors come on, and lo and behold, we blew a tire.
A tire,
Nobody,
not multiple.
a tire, just
Okay,
one. We
okay,
blew the
okay.
rear left tire. And I pulled over to the right, trying to think like, okay, I can probably change it. But mind you, this is also 6 o'clock rush hour traffic. So no bueno. So out of safety, I was like, nah, let's go ahead and call Mercedes Connect, tell them to, scoop the car. For some reason, they tried to take us to the tow lot, not the tow lot. They tried to take us to the
Continue
shut
talking.
up. Shut up. They try to take us to by the way, I saw what you said. My brothers also said the same thing. Like, dang, feels a certain type of way to be stuck on the side of the road of your big Mercedes, huh?
Man,
But
listen,
but
I'm sitting there cranking that bitch. My shit on
look,
the side of the
look.
road.
So the bad part, so the funny part about it is they told us they're trying to take us to the Mercedes dealership to get shit fixed, right? And we're like,
Mhm.
wait, why would you do that? It's 7 o'clock. Like that is closed.
What you
So
mean for you with your rich ass car? You don't have 25 service.
no, you got to take it to the actual goddamn Mercedes dealership to get it fixed, nigga. Motherfucker. Anyway, so it was like, nah, they told us to the house. So got up yesterday, changed the tire out, fixed it up, right? So we good. So we good. So good. So yeah, that's again, driving in Houston is always gonna be a headache of the week for me because it's trash. Also, mind you, I had no issues driving in Connecticut. I never damn bust not nan tire in Connecticut. As soon as I get back home, yeah, shenanigans, right? And the other hater of the week, in a very comical fashion, might I add. So today, a judge ruled that Drake's lawsuit versus UMG over the song "Not Like Us" is meritless and threw it out. And buddy, I am going to read some of the judge's sentiments about this lawsuit, and I'm going to tell you right here and there, it is some of the funniest prose I've ever seen written by a judge in a case. Ever. Ever. I'm going to clear my throat because how hilarious it is.
Ahem.
Me. Also, if this is also a sign to run up them streams for not like us, ball away. Do it. Anyway, plaintiff first posits that the line, say Drake, I hear you like I'm young, indicates that Lamar had heard from outside sources evidence confirming that Drake is a PDF or a pedophile. As
On
discussed,
Adobe.
yeah, not Adobe. As discussed, infra, however, that ignores that this is reasonably understood to be a direct response to Drake's challenge to Lamar in tailor-made freestyle to quote talk about him liking young girls. Heard it on the Budden podcast. It's got to be true. This lyric clearly prods Lamar to discuss pre-existing rumors about Drake's interest in minors. It's in text. mind you. It's in text. A particular reference to tailor-made freestyle, Drake challenged Lamar to make the pedophilia accusations at issue. Using the artificially generated voice of deceased rapper Tupac Shakur, Drake goes Lamar. It is in this context in which such lyrics as "Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young" from the recording must be assessed. In other words, you brought this shit on yourself by that dumbass freestyle. The only winners in this entire situation, besides me, you, the listener, and everybody else, D, are Drake's lawyers. Like, they cashed out.
Who the fuck pays money for a nigga clapping at him? Like, who pays money to defend that shit? That's some weak ass shit.
I don't know, D.
You know what? For real, I gotta steal this from my man Will. That's ass.
That is ass.
That's ass.
That's 1,000% ass. So reactors, streamers, podcasters beyond myself and D are gonna have a blast going over this because
that's that light skin shit, man.
My God. And then UMG is like, hey man, this might be the kicker because again, the judge ain't even say like, nah, we can settle. Nah, this has got outright dismissed. So don't even get no money out of this. You just took the L. How the hell you lose in court, on the radio, in streams, in concert,
in life,
Super Bowl, in life. To which then, and this is the cherry on top, folks. In a statement to Billboard, a spokesperson for UMG said, "From the outset, this suit was an affront to all artists and their creative expression and never should have seen the light of day. We're pleased with the court's dismissal and look forward to continuing our work successfully promoting Drake's music and investing in his career."
Who's the judge in this?
I don't know. I do not know.
That judge, him or her, are our hero of the week.
Yes.
That's our hero of the week. Because that's some real shit right there.
Yes.
That judge said, yeah, Drake, you're weak as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it moving. Make your money.
Exactly. So with that being said, that is tonight's episode of 2DopeMarks. Real quick though, D, because you and I are both a fan of the genre itself. You hear that Cash Money and No Limit are going to be in the verses?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes. Who are you picking?
Because there's really many fresh versus Beats by the Pound.
Who are you picking?
I got Cash Money. I got Cash Money. Mind you, I'm talking this is Cash Money pre-2004. So all this shit's gonna stop. No, as you know, this shit can stop at Carter 2, right? You give the entire, because the rest of that from Carter 3 on, that's all Young Money shit. And then look, dog, nobody want to hear you play Drake and Nicki Minaj records and shit like that. Just stick to OG Cash Money.
I'm gonna go
six OG Cash Money.
Bruh. I'm going No Limit. I'm about it. So about it.
All right. So here again, I was thinking about this.
This is literally your genre, your age group against my age group at this point.
Yeah,
this is literally that's what it is.
Yeah, this is literally. Yeah, this is literally it. Like Let
me go back. Matter of fact, because certain people are in jail from No Limit. I'm gonna go Cash Money. I just thought about that.
There you go.
My brain stopped working. There you
go. Mystical. We literally talked about this. Mystical.
No, I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about
C Murder.
Heard of me. Yeah.
C Murder locked up. Mr. Magic, may he rest in peace. Yeah. So again, that's my line of thinking of with it. Like, hey man, Mangum saying it's gonna ring off. Down for mine, it's gonna ring off. A kick dough, if they play it, it's gonna ring off.
You can go Mr. Womp.
Mr. Ice Cream Man is gonna go. But
somebody need their ass whooped.
Yeah, but here's the question though, D. What they gonna do for 400 degrees, dog?
They can't do shit with 500 degrees. They can't do shit. They can't do shit with the first Carter.
The moment you hear that warble hot boys from 400 Degrees and Manny, dog, come on now. Ha!
You switched from Nike to Reebok, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh?
Shoot. The Get It How You Live, Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Hey, get up.
BG Chopper City in the Ghetto. Come on, dog. Anyway.
Chopper City. Cash Money is the Army, better yet, the Navy.
Yeah, the Navy. All right, so there we go. Real quick. That is the probably the shortest, quickest episode of 2DopeMarks you may ever see in your life. Follow us on YouTube at 2DopeMarks. Follow us on Twitter at 2DopeMarks. Like, comment, subscribe, run them numbers up, cop the merch at the 2DopeMarks store. Follow us on 2DopeMarks.com. Brand new website. We're gonna be uploading all the episodes, all our interviews, all that's gonna be there. And D, before Eagles Giants, and before I gotta go see Anderson Paak and Knowledge, aka No Worries, say something nice to the people.
Fly, Eagles, fly.